Amen.
May the blessings of the Holy Trinity be with all of you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please be seated. One thing I'd like to share about St. Porphyrios. There's a quote of his: "You don't become holy by fighting evil. Let evil be. Look towards Christ and that will save you. What makes a person saintly is love." Let evil be. We struggle with our passion sometimes, and something I've learned from different psychologists and stuff is, humans don't think in the negative. If I tell you, and you've heard this from me before, if I tell you, don't think about the purple elephant, that's what we do. We're thinking about a purple elephant. But instead, when we are facing different passions, we think sometimes, don't think that way. Don't think of this. Don't do that. Don't do that. And we're really feeding or watering the little seed in our head already with the passion that's there. Like we're trying to root it out by thinking, don't think about it. And we think all the more about it. We become obsessive about it sometimes. But as St. Porphyrios is saying is, let evil be. You have this evil thought in your mind, you get this bad thought. Instead of festering over it, why do I keep thinking this way? Why do I have this thought? Why does this always come? He says, think of good things. Turn our direction towards Christ and Panagia, towards the saints. Say our Jesus prayer. Think of positive things. Don't think of things, oh, I don't want to do this. Well, what should we do instead? Why should do this other thing instead? Redirect our attention, redirect our heart towards loving things, towards spiritually uplifting things. Instead of focusing on resisting, focus on the things we want to be rather than the things we don't want to be. And St. Porphyrios, he has another one. He says something like, in darkness, don't curse the darkness, but shed a little light. Open a little window to let a light in, and it disperses the darkness. In the same way, we don't, fight fire with fire, right? You get more fire. And he says, don't curse the darkness. Don't, complain about it. Don't mess with it, but shed some light. In the same way, focus on holy things. Focus on Christ. Focus on our Jesus prayer. Focus on the Panagia. Focus on the lives of the saints, how they overcome their struggles, not by fighting it, but by devoting their life through piety and virtue. So seek out the virtues in our life to aspire to become virtuous rather than fighting the passions in our life that hold us to our vices. So St. Porphyrios today we commemorate a contemporary saint of our time. So what a blessing that we have liturgy today. So please come forward for Indidoro.